So in this video, we're just gonna work mostly on the traffic lights. I will show you guys how to turn left at the lights, how to turn right at the lights, what you're looking for when you're turning, and what are the most common general mistakes and critical mistakes. So let's go. So we're gonna shift into drive, signal left shoulder check to indicate we are pulling away from the curb. And here we have two lanes, and both lanes are going in the same direction. We got a crosswalk coming up. So the rule for the crosswalk, you have to check on both sides like this. Make it obvious. You want to make sure your examiner can see that your head is turning left and right. If your examiner cannot see your head moving, he doesn't know if you're checking or not, and he's still gonna deduct points. So if you see any crossing in your test, like railway crossing, school crosswalks, pedestrian crosswalks, make sure you move your head left and right. Check on both sides. So now we see a traffic light coming up and we are turning left, and we also see 30 speed limit sign coming up, but that's only Monday to Friday, and right today is Sunday afternoon. So we got a green light, there's no oncoming traffic, there's no pedestrian crossing, so that means we are good to go. After your turns, the first thing you look for is the speed limit sign on the right hand side. So here I don't see any speed limit sign, so that means in Manitoba it's 50 kilometers. Another pedestrian corridor, same thing here, check on both sides, and we're going to be turning right at the traffic light. So I'm going to signal right mirror check, right shoulder check, and then we change lane to the right side. And when you're about 30 meters before the intersection, that's when you signal, that's when you put on your signal. So I got my right signal on, and we are stopping behind this red car. I can see the back tires on the ground. If you go too close to another car, that's going to be a general mistake. Could be a critical mistake, depends on the situation. So like, let's say, if the roads are icy, you're just going too fast, your examiner gonna think, okay, you're not going to stop properly, and that can be a critical mistake. So here we are turning right. We did a right turn, we came in the first available lane in the right lane, and now I do see a parked car in this lane, so we're gonna signal and shoulder check. So left signal, left shoulder check to change lane to the left side. Speed limit here, guys, and the speed limit here is still 50 kilometers because we did not see any speed limit sign. So I'm doing about 45 right now. If you go over the speed limit, that's automatic fail. If you're driving too slow in the driving test, too slow without any reason, that's going to be automatic fail, because going too slow means you're going to create interference with the other traffic, and when you create interference, then it becomes critical error. So now we see another traffic light coming up, and this time we are turning left at the light. So I'm going to signal left. So again, when you're about 30 meters before the intersection, that's when you put on your signal. Now this time, guys, the situation is a little bit different. This guy is the car in front of me is also turning left. So now if he stops in the middle of the intersection, if he established, that means I have to stay behind the stop line, because there should be only one car established at a time. So now looks like he's going, there's no oncoming traffic, there's no more pedestrian crossing, so that means I'm good to go. Okay, and when you turn, you don't want to turn too wide, like that van over there. I don't know if you saw that in the camera or not. Like, he took pretty wide turn. So that was not good. So you want to keep your turns tight. If you're turning left, stay closer to the yellow line or the center of the street, within 3 feet. If you're turning right, then you stay closer to the curb on the right side within 3 feet. We're gonna do another left turn here, so I'm slowing down. Light is green, so I'm going to establish. When you establish, you want to go, like, you want to stop before the middle of the intersection, just waiting for this silver car. No rush here. And now there's no more oncoming traffic, there's no pedestrian crossing, so that means we are good to go. If you hesitate a lot in your driving test, a lot of hesitation is also automatic fail. Little bit hesitation is okay. They might consider that as a general mistake, but when you start hesitating a lot, that's when it becomes a critical error. So we're gonna park on the right hand side, so I'm going to signal right, and I can do right shoulder check here to make sure blind spot is clear. Alright folks, so that's it for this video. If you guys are in Winnipeg, Manitoba, give me a call or send me a text message. Number is 204-509-4175. And if you're not in Manitoba, you can buy my online training program, which I have put together. And the online training program, that's where I cover all the general and the most common general and critical mistakes. A lot of people, they bought it from Ontario, BC, Alberta, and they find it very helpful, so I'm sure it can help you as well. And it's put together in a very structured way. So thank you very much, and if you guys have any questions, please post your questions in the comments section below, and I will see you guys again in the next video.